Yeah.
So, like, what do you think might help bridge that gap during your discussions with your mom?
Honestly, I've tried to bring up the conversation more calmly. Like I always do that. I try to bring it more calmly, and like yeah, it. But it seems to me at least like she gets defensive really easily. Like whenever I try to whenever she make a comment
Right,
and I try to express my emotion, then she gets defensive, and yeah, she gets defensive, and then I'd react. Then it just doesn't go our way, or yeah. But maybe if I could approach more differently, like I don't know how, but then I could try approaching it more differently. Like yeah, I could just express
mhm,
my emotions, how I really feel, how she matters in my life, and how her words could affect me. If I could convey that to her without blaming her, then maybe yeah, yeah, but I'm worried at the same time, like if she still reacts to it negatively, then it's
right,
not fair. Like it's hard to shift my approach, like after we already had an argument, so many heated up argument, and to shift my approach might also trigger a new argument.
right. Yeah, it can
Hmm.
be like challenging, like to change your approach, especially when emotions are running high. So, like, what do you think, like, could be a different way to express your feelings that, might invite a more open, like, conversation?
Um, yeah, maybe I could express my feelings in more different and calm way, like rather than getting reactive. Yeah, maybe I could start. Maybe I could just start focusing on her,
Right.
on what's the meaning behind her comment, rather than just reacting to the comments. Maybe I'll just try listening her to her, and just yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe I would just wouldn't want to react too much.
right. That sounds like a significant shift in how you might express yourself. Like, yeah.
Mm,
So,
yeah.
so when you think about like approaching it that way, like, what feelings come up for you?
Yeah, I feel a bit more hopeful now. Yeah.
Right,
But
right,
I'm kind of nervous too. You know how defensive she gets whenever our conversation just doesn't just slides off. She gets really defensive. I'm nervous, but then yeah, hopeful too, because but then when I put myself out there, when I imagine, it's hard, like how she would react, and after so many tough conversation we had in the past, like I often find myself replaying those past arguments. But then yeah, I think it heightens my anxiety, to think about it. But then yeah, I genuinely want to improve how we communicate, because I know she loves me. I do love her. I just want to have a good conversation, and I just want her to be there for me. But yeah, I also fear falling back to the patterns of like our disagreements and
right,
arguments sometimes.
right,
Yeah, sometimes if I try, I don't know if it's worth trying,
right.
if things doesn't change.
Yes, I understand that these mixed emotions can be overwhelming. So Yang Chen, like, what do you think it would feel like for you, like, if she responded positively?
Uh, I'd feel validated, of course, if she responded positively. Yeah, I'd feel much lighter if she responds to me positively, rather than always rather than making some comment about my decision. I'd feel nice. It would be nice to have her like coming to me and telling me I'm doing good. And yeah, it seems like I would be nice if she would like genuinely listen to me and understand me. Those, yeah, like those times when we were together with my mom,
Yeah.
we would share everything, and there was no judgment at all. She would just, if I
Right.
share my problems, she would just give me like she would just advise me or give me a solution to it, and I would feel like so much at ease. And when I like share about my achievements and like how well I'm doing, she would like appreciate it and like genuinely praise me. That way I would feel really special. And yeah, yeah, and yeah, like
Right.
that she always say that whenever I do something well, she always says that she's proud of me,
Right.
and she would tell me how she's proud that I'm her daughter. Those times, like if I recall,
Right.
I would want to go back to that time, like
Right.
she not having to like always comment about my choices right now. Yeah, those in instances, yeah. But the criticism right now stings me more because I'm longing for more supportive connection from her, since I am living here alone, away from her.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm just hoping we could like return back to the time where we would understand each other so well.
Right.
Mm,
Right. So yeah. It feels like it seems like the sense of like validation seems important to you. Like
exactly. Yeah.
how do you think those positive moments could like change your relationship over time with her?
I think those positive moments, if I recall,
Yeah.
it just helped me. Just it just make me miss her more, and I could trust her.
Right.
I trust her. I always do. And like it would build more of our trust, and like if you could like connect without getting into arguments,
Right.
if you could have just normal like
Right.
very fruitful conversation, I would feel more comfortable opening up to her.
Right.
Yeah, it might even, if it leads to a better conversation.
Right. Right. Yeah. So when you think about those conversations where you felt understood, like, oh, what did they look like? Like, how do they look like?
Those conversation,
Yeah.
yeah, those conversation. It's like we had those conversation where I used to feel like she was my best friend when we had those conversations, because she would genuinely listen to it and be very attentive and like reciprocate what I feel, and she would like exactly match my energy. And yeah, those conversation was mostly relaxed and like
Right.
not like heated up
Right.
conversation that we had like a month ago. Should listen to me more, and I can feel that she cares about me, about like what I am saying. Like there's like genuine connection between us during those time. But yeah, it felt much easier to open up and share about my feeling without fearing any judgment from her, or any of those negative comments, like negative reaction. In those moments, I felt like we connected so well, and I could get the glimpse of our relationship back then. I wish I had more of it. Like if I could have that thing right now, and
Right.
especially during this time of my life, I would want her with me. Yeah.
Right. Right. Like it sounds like that connection is crucial for you.
Yeah.
So when those moments happen, like how do they like affect your feelings towards her and the relationship like overall?
um those moments, how I feel about her,
Yeah.
when yeah when I if I could experience those connection, I would feel much closer to her. It yeah, it makes me feel more optimistic and yeah about our relationship. It's like a reminder that we once shared a very special connection.
Right.
We once had a very meaningful connection. Like we had like deeply uh affection for each other. Yeah, I when I think of it, like I think it's reminder for me that we could connect so well if we communicate better. I feel like more I feel I feel more like I feel like I could have more better conversation and like have those moments back. Yeah. It makes me more hopeful
Right.
to go back to the time
Right.
and please be there.
Right. Yeah, it sounds like those positive interactions give you a sense of like hope and connection.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Given like what we have discussed, like how might you create like more opportunities like for those kinds of conversations in the future?
Um, I for yeah, I think I'll focus on how to how I think I'll just focus on her message beneath the comment she makes, rather than like reacting to the comments. I'll just maybe patiently absorb the meaning behind her comment.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right,
instead of yeah, I'm going to try be more open with my emotions, and
right,
yeah, I hope that it encourages a better conversation between us, and like yeah, by sharing my feelings, I hope she can understand how I really feel and how I really feel about her and how her words and how her presence really impact my life. Yeah, rather than feeling attacked by her comment, I would just maybe patiently, calmly
right,
listen to the meaning behind her comment. Yeah, I just want her to understand that
right.
where I am coming from,